Good morning, everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setup for today. So starting off with Euro USD as usual, and tails the upside, tails the downside, barbed wire, confusion. Oscillators are gripped to the upside, but we are in a fairly strong uptrend. We've broken through some significant structure, and if you look at the weekly bar, that is still looking like a green bar. And what I can do here is just raise that up to there. Can actually go a little bit higher. So that's kind of where price is. There's our previous swing low. So there are quite a few bears waiting there for a continuation down. But we do have a trend line break here that is in the making. So moving down to today's time frame. Yesterday, big down, big up, big down, big confusion. I have zero interest in this, to be honest. We have no idea which direction we're going at the moment, and I'm not even going to try to second guess it. So this to me is a clear sit on hands. Moving across to US dollar Japanese yen, we are back at this area again. We've had a pin bar and it looked like a confirmation off there, and that is at 137.900. We start drilling down through the time frames, we start getting a different picture because we've got a cross over the moving averages. Prices above, we've pulled back, but look what we've been doing all week. Below the moving averages, above moving averages, below moving averages, above moving averages. You know, are we going to build a base here for a move up, which does look like that's what's happening? Pin bar, inside bar. So a close above these two tails here, which is so close above 137.400 would give you the confirmation that this is potentially a flag for a move to the upside. So that is viable, but just looking at what's going on in the rest of the market, rather just sit back and not worry about this. We need to get above 137.900, come back and test it. Then, you know, I'll be committed to the upside. But for now, I am sort of neutral. So we're sitting on the sides. British pound, Japanese yen, another rejection higher up here at 168.500, which is what we were looking at yesterday, but not a decent rejection. You can see got a candle close above it. I suppose we could argue that that was an next bit of structure there, but look how messy this is. You've got tails to the upside, tails to the downside, inside bars all over the place. This to me is not something I want to be trading. We are now in amongst the moving averages again, so it's been above and below moving averages all week. Confusion, I am not interested. Lastly, Euro British pound, and this just went against the grain completely. So I'm not sure what news came out, but this went completely against the grain. So you see we range underneath this area, and as I said yesterday, we needed a break below 0.85752 for the short play out. That didn't happen, and look at this, range, and then a massive breakout. So missed that one. I suppose we could have argued that there was an entry here. Once we broke through there, wait for the pullback there. So let's get that would have been a 130 point stop loss for 1,000 point gain, 10-1 trade. So anyway, but we were sideways, so you know we needed a clear break of the range before we actually got into that, which is what we got now. But unfortunately for us, the entry is all the way down here at 0.86431, and I just don't see that materializing today. Could be, I mean, the market's been crazy the last couple of weeks, so anything's possible. But that's the only thing that I'd be paying attention to, is a retest of this area for a potential move to the downside. There is nothing here that is interesting me on shorts either, nothing here that's interesting me on longs. So we will sit this one out. So I think for me today, Forex is a clear sit on hands, and then we've got options expiry on the indexes, which is also pointing me towards sitting on my hands. So I think I'm going to take a long weekend. Anyway, that's kind of my view today. I hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you on Monday morning. Cheers for now.